Hi there, welcome to the second instalment of our new monthly £30 shopping challenge. This is prepping for the equivalent to an average of £1 per day over the course of the month. So in last month's video, if you haven't seen that already, I'll just pop that up here. We went to Asda, B&M and Aldi. But in this month's video, we just went to one shop only. We went to Farm Foods. So for those not familiar with Farm Foods, it is a budget freezer warehouse type supermarket here in the UK. However, they don't just do frozen food, they do a range of other foods such as tinned, dried goods, a small selection of fresh produce and so on. So I've got the receipt just here from Farm Foods, and the way they do the receipt is a little bit different, I think, to other stores. They just bunk all the prices in together when you're buying multiples, and it doesn't break down the individual item costs. So again, I've wrote it on, I'll just use this one as an example. I've wrote it on each item for the individual cost. Now, some of the items were on a multi-buy, so although the individual items show the cost if you were to buy one of them, if you buy multiples, obviously they're cheaper. So I've got the receipt, like I say. I'm just going to work my way down from the top to bottom rather than in any sort of order on the table. So to start with, we had the bacon grill just here on the front. So we got 2 tins of bacon grill. They were £1.69 each. However, they were on a multi-buy, so they were 2 for £3. The next item we got was this large 3 kilo bag of fusilli pasta. That was £3.99. Like I say, that is a 3 kilo bag. Next item on the receipt is a tub of Marvel dried milk powder. For those not familiar with Marvel, basically add a few scoops of this to some cold water, give it a stir, and it essentially makes like a fresh-ish type of milk. Obviously nothing's going to beat fresh milk, but it's a good kind of substitute. There are other brands such as Nido, etc. But this one, Marvel. This was £2.49 for 175 grams. The instructions on the side of the packet: to make approximately 1 pint of milk, say 4.5 heaped teaspoons of, my apologies, tablespoons, not teaspoons, 4.5 heaped tablespoons of Marvel milk powder into a dry measuring jug and stir in 1 pint of cold water. Use as fresh milk or refrigerate if not used immediately, and consume within 24 hours. So it says there's approximately 9 portions in here. I don't know whether that is 9 pints or whatever, but anyway, £2.49 for 175 grams of dried milk powder. Next item on the front, pot noodles, beef and tomato flavour. We've got 2 packs of those. They were £1.99 per multi-pack, 4 in a pack, 50p per pot noodle. You know, you can't go wrong with that. Some people hate them, some people love them. They've probably got the same nutritional content of the cardboard that's wrapped up in them. But they're a meal if you need them, if you're desperate. £1.99 per pack, £3.98 in total, 8 pot noodles. In our opinion, you can't go wrong. Next up, we got corned beef, 3 tins of. This is 340 gram. It's a standard tin of corned beef, £1.99. I thought that was a really good price. So, in the likes of Tesco and Asda and such, I've seen this for like around about £3.50 a tin. You know, it's getting absolute crackers in prices. Once upon a time, it was a cheap meat. You know, corned beef hash was invented because it was a cheap meal. And now, even £2 a tin, I would have said that's expensive in itself. But, you know, compared to other places, it's a bargain. So we've got 3 tins of that anyway to go into our stores as well. Peck ham. This is a 200 gram tin, £1 per tin. We got 4 of those. Duck Lux toilet paper, 4 pack, 69p. We got 3 packets of these. You know, it's probably not going to be the best stuff. It's 2-ply. You know, just, it is what it is. It's toilet roll. If you're desperate, it's marginally better than using the Sun newspaper. Hot dogs. Everyone loves hot dogs. If you don't, there's something wrong with you. 69p, 8 in a tin. Got 4 tins of hot dogs. £2.76 in total. Next up, tuna. So this is flaked tuna in brine. This is Osprey brand. This is 59p per tin when you buy that individually. So this was on offer. It was 2 for £1. So we bought 4 tins of that. So that should have been £2.36, but obviously it was £1 for 2, so it was £2. So, and then the last item, tinned chickpeas. So myself and Laura, we love chickpeas. We make curries with them. We mix it with turkey mince. It was a Joe Wicks recipe, a high protein recipe. We have it with that in pita breads. It's like a kebab substitute, if you like. You know, we just love them. We eat loads of them. So they were £1.56 for 4 tins and 39p per tin. So yeah, that is everything on the table in front of us. Now, again, if you've been keeping track of the costs, you'll see that we are currently over the £30 limit. However, the multi-buys brought this price down, and also we got a leaflet through the door for Farm Foods that also had little vouchers inside of it. So when you spent £25 or more, you got £2 off. So the grand total before any discounts, any multi-buy discounts and voucher discounts, was £32.56. So we had a voucher for £2, so we can take the £2 off. And then the bacon grill was on an offer, so we saved 38p, so we'll take the 38p off. And then, like I say, the tuna was also on an offer, so we saved 36p there, so we'll take off the 36p. That gave us a grand total, yep, just checking it tallies up with on the receipt, £29.82p. So again, we've come under budget for our November challenge of spending the equivalent of around about £1 per day. We give ourselves £30 for the month, and this is what we got for that money. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, please do share them in the comment section below. We do reply to all comments. If you want to see more of these videos, please do hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon. You will be notified then whenever we release a new video, whether this is for shopping hauls such as today or just prepping in general. Like I say, this is the second installment of the monthly version of the £1 per day. But last year we done it weekly, where we're doing £7 for 7 days. We'll add that playlist just up here. And also, if you want to watch any of our general prepping videos, we'll put one just down here. So that's all for me. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.